Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my online viewers. I welcome you all to this YouTube channel that is Hospitality Education PPT, and I am your host, Ponful Banerjee. I am ready to conduct another one tutorial session with you on the fundamental concepts of menu and their classifications in the hospitality industry. This session will be continued for 30 to 40 minutes. So, if you are attentive throughout the session, you'll be able to learn many things about the word menu. Today, actually, we embark on a culinary journey to understand not just what a menu is, but also the various types that exist and how they serve different purposes within food service operations. That is our main objective today. As you all know, or slowly gathering the concept that a menu as its core is a list of food and beverage items that a restaurant or a food service establishment offers to its customer or guest. It is the enterprise around which the entire operation revolves, influencing everything from kitchen layout to food cost and labor as well. The term menu itself has the root in French and Latin, and with the Latin minutes meaning something very small, reflecting the menu's role as a concise selection of offerings. As we all know that menus are the heart of any dining experiences, guiding customers to the culinary delights on offer, from sophisticated fine dining establishments to casual eaters. The menu is a critical tool for communicating a restaurant's identity, values, and culinary visions. So we'll try to explore all this about the word menu. So, without wasting further time, let us proceed to the next. So our journey begins. The concept of menu, there are many concepts of this particular word. The first point you can see on your screen, that is menu. It is a list in specific order of what? Of the dishes to be served at a given meal. That is, in one or two lines, if you want to explain the word menu, this is the outcome. It is displayed on your screen now. Another way, in French restaurants, or all the dishes that are available are listed on the card. Card means a kind of card. The menu lists the dishes for set meals, the composition of which is decided by the restaurant manager. I'm using the word restaurant, or in actual French word restaurant. Restaurant manager, that is the actual pronunciation of the word restaurant in English, and in French it is a French word, so restaurant will be very good to hear that pronunciation. So restaurant manager. The word menu dates back to 1718. You can well imagine how old it is, but the custom of making such a list is much older. In former times, the bill of fare of ceremonial meals was displayed on the wall and enabled the kitchen staff in particular to follow the order in which dishes should be served. So that is the whole concept of the word menu. And normally many of you have visited restaurants already for your food. You have seen something is given, handed over to you to select the dishes, that is known as the menu card, and one of the sample is there in front of you, and this is another one sample, just to give you an overview of the concept menu. Now what you can see in the display, that is the menu card. This is also based on a menu designing. That is not the part of our learning today, so we will discuss that later on in some other session. So let us proceed to the next. Now the basic information we would like to know, that is the types of menu. What are the different types of menus are available in the food world, and primarily types of menu can be divided into three categories. Number one, starting from your left, is table d'hote. Look at the spelling. It is a French word. Second one is a la carte, and third one is other types. Now first we'll give you the sub menus on these. These are three major heads. We'll give you the sub menus on these, and then we'll definitely elaborate the word table d'hote and a la carte to get a better clear-cut concept in your mind. So on the table d'hote, first we get another one menu which is known as a banquet menu, buffet menu, coffee houses menu, and also cyclical menu or cyclic menu. So on the table d'hote, these are the banquet, buffet, coffee house and cyclical menu is the examples. Under a la carte there are many. Breakfast menu, luncheon menu, dinner menu, California menu, ethnic menu, specialty menu, room service menu, and lounge menu. So these are the subgroups under a la carte, and other types, under other types, static menu, du jour menu. We'll elaborate these words later on. First let us see the classification. Wine menu and dessert menu. So if you look at the entire classification of the menu in front of your screen, in front of you, that is primarily it is divided into three major categories. One is table d'hote, second one is a la carte, third one is other types, and on the table d'hote there are some subgroups, sub-menus, banquet, buffet, coffee houses and cyclical menu. A la carte, under that you are getting breakfast, luncheon, dinner, California, ethnic, specialty, room service and lounge menu. And other types, which has got another four types under that subsets, we can say, that is static menu, du jour menu, wine menu and dessert menu. Now we'll elaborate these definitely in the following slides. First is table d'hote menu. What is this? What does it mean? A table d'hote menu, often known as a prix fixe menu. That means price is fixed. That's why prefix menu. It is a fixed menu that offers a limited number of courses for a given price, where customers must pay the whole amount of the set price for the offered course. Now, if you are already having a concept of the courses of menu in French, then we can understand this. Table d'hote menu will serve you a limited number of course menu. It can be a say 3-course menu. As appetizer is given, one soup is given, or the main dish is given, and then a dessert. Either you can have a choice between appetizer to start with, then or the soup you can start with, either or. Then the main dish we are having another options, maybe there veg and non-veg, or within choice between a red meat and white meat, the choice will be there, and the dessert also there will be a choice. So it has got a set price. Now set price cannot be negotiated, whether you take the entire menu, 3-course menu, or you don't take one or some side dishes, this you take, consume, whatever you do, we have to pay the fixed amount. It is a fixed menu that offers a limited number of courses for a given price, where customers must pay the whole amount of the set price for the offered course. Remember that. Another one is the phrase table d'hote is derived from French word, and that means the host table. Host means those who is offering the main thing, signifying that the food is offered communally. From that word, the word has come, that is table d'hote. Table d'hote in English means the host table. That means it is decided by the restaurant and they are offering it to you against a specific price range. That is about the table d'hote. It can also be described further, table d'hote menu can also be described further as a classified menu, present a small number of courses, not entirely 10 course, 7 course, 5 course like that, maybe a 3 course maximum of 4 course. Restricted choice within each course, as I was talking about in my earlier slide, that you may have the option to select either the appetizer or soup, either or. Then you have a main dish option. You can have an option also here within the course main dish, that is either a red meat or a white meat or a veg or a non-vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. It depends upon the hotels or restaurants or restaurants point of view. And then a dessert. Dessert may have a choice. Maybe you are having a choice of either ice cream, or you can go for some other cold desserts or some pudding. Anything that is totally depending on how the restaurant owners or the managers are planning on this particular. So restricted choice within each course. All the dishes offered in the menu are prepared in a set time. It has to be offered because you are offering a set menu that has to be ready beforehand. A fixed selling price always provides the assurance of quality. When there is no negotiation on that, and when you are offering a particular dish with a fixed price, limited course menu with limited choice, fixed price, then definitely you can assure that you will be giving your best quality out of that in compared to the rates you are charging. Easy to produce and popular food items are offered through this menu. Due to limited number of dishes, less mise en place and labor, less kitchen place and service equipments are needed. That is well understood. If you are serving only a table d'hote menu in your restaurant, then definitely, as it has got a limited number of dishes to be prepared, so what you require, your load of mise en place will be less, labor, involvement of the labor will be also less, even your less kitchen place is required to produce such kind of product, and the volume of business and the service equipments are also limited. These are the extraordinary information we can get about the table d'hote menu. This menu can be offered in breakfast, lunch and dinner. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, in 3 areas also it can be served. Some of the samples in front of you, table d'hote menu, you can see fixed price, choice of soups, choice of appetizers, choice of main course, choice of desserts, and at last of course tea and coffee will be served. There is a choice as well. So this is a set of table d'hote menu on your screen now. Then we are coming to the word a la carte menu. A la carte is a French term that translates to on the card. Whatever is there on the card, you will be getting that. Each dish on the menu is priced and ordered separately rather than being part of a set meal or package. In case of tabldot, what was the thing? That was a limited course, say 3-course menu with a limited number of choice within the course with a set price. In case of a la carte, there is a card. On the card, list of items are there. Each of them are priced separately. There is no package. It allows the customer to have more control over their dining experience and order only what they want to eat rather than being limited to a fixed menu. Most of the times when you have visited a restaurant with your family members or friends, what happened? The same experiences you had. The menu was offered to you. There you have checked, you have discussed among yourselves what you want to consume, and every time you have noticed that every dish has got a short description under that or besides, and then the price is also separately quoted. Accordingly, according to your budget, you decide that what are the things you are going to select for your dinner or lunch for the day. So it is a la carte, and other one we have discussed, that is tabldot. A la carte menu pricing can vary depending on the ingredients you are using, preparation style, and the presentation of each dish. So depending on these factors, the price will vary. It does not mean that in one establishment it has got a price like this, in another establishment you are having a different kind of price. That is because of the variation in these factors. It is typically higher than the price of a set menu or package. A la carte menus are commonly found in high-end restaurants with a table service and offer a wider variety of dishes to cater to different tastes and preferences. You can well understand that there are plenty of choices given in the menu in a la carte style, from where you can select whatever you want. So preferences are more, prices are individually priced, more high-end services, table services will be provided in a la carte menu. That is commonly found. A la carte menu can be described as, this menu is a broader menu since more elaborate mise en place is required. You can well understand. In case of tabldot, maybe you are serving 3 or 4 sets of menu, 3-course menu, limited choice. So naturally that the extraordinary information we have discussed over there. You don't require so much of mise en place. You don't require a larger place in the kitchen. You don't require so much of so many utensils. Involvement of the labor is also less. But in case of a la carte, as the menu is very elaborate and broad, so naturally the volume of mise en place is much more. Provide more choices in food and beverage within each course and categories. It has got more choices to select. Every item in this menu comes with a short narration underneath to explain the dish. That already you have noticed from your basic knowledge. Even before joining hotel management, you must have gone and visited many restaurants, and there you have dined together with your family friends, and you have noticed that already each dish has got some explanation over there, so that the people will get to know about that particular dish. Beyond that, if you are having still some doubt, you can definitely ask the person in charge for the restaurant. Those are ready to serve you, offer you the service. You can ask them and clarify them. But whatever information is given underneath of that particular dish, that is enough. That narration is enough to understand about the dish. That will be there for a la carte menu. Food is prepared as per the order, so always freshly made food is served. The moment you place the order, then onwards the preparation will start. I'm talking about the word preparation. I'm not talking about the pre-preparation. Of course, to meet the challenge, pre-preparation of certain dishes already to be done beforehand. Already we have discussed in our previous session, that is mise en place, that 70-20 rule or 125 rule. That means depending upon the volume of business, you can prepare certain things which can be prepared beyond the actual service time. before, rather not beyond, before the service time, and then as soon as the order comes, then you assemble them, finish them together, freshly make it and serve it to the guest. So in that way it is freshly made always. Each dish has a particular preparation time. So I cannot expect that the moment I'll ask for an appetizer, immediately it will be served. It will take some time. Food will have some time for preparations, and accordingly it will be served. So you have to have little patience with you, so that by the time the food will come, you can enjoy your some starter, some kind of soft drinks or any other thing you can enjoy, that you can do. By the time your food will be ready and it will be served to you. That is the speciality and essence of a la carte menu. This is the more expensive and more space and kitchen utensils are required in the kitchen. In tableau it is less, in a la carte it is much more. Usually offer high cost seasonal ingredients. This menu is very popular in all the food service establishments except banquets, flight catering, institutional catering and welfare catering. Welfare catering means mainly in hospitals and other areas where welfare catering is, the hostels, all these areas where the welfare catering is done. That is the area where this menu is not there. This menu is very popular only in the food service establishment except banquet, flight catering, institutional catering and welfare catering. Remember this. Now we'll talk about the advantages of table d'hôte menu. Definitely this menu is there. It has got certain advantages. What are those? It is cost effective. Provide a whole meal for a set price, which can be less expensive than ordering individual dishes for an a la carte menu. Of course, a la carte menu is little time taking. Involvement of cost is also required little high. Whereas the advantage of table d'hôte is a limited choice, set price, and it is not that expensive in compared to the a la carte menu. So that is one of the advantages. Cohesive dining experience. Include a pre-planned group of meals designed to complement each other, resulting in a unified eating experience. So whenever the restaurant managers, chefs, they design and plan a table d'hôte menu, they keep these points in their mind while planning this menu. They select and put those items only in the menu which has got the quality that to complement each other. So what will happen when the menu is planned in such a way, you can enjoy the cohesive dining experience with the set menu, that is table d'hôte. Seasonal ingredients. Frequently incorporate dishes cooked with seasonal ingredients, allowing chefs to highlight local food while creating a fresh and savory meal. That is another one advantage. Communal dining. Frequently served at communal tables, stimulating interactions among diners and fostering a sense of community. So whenever 5-6 people are together and enjoying the meal, definitely there will be interactions, and that you can enjoy your dinner in a team. A sense of community will be fostered. Advantage of a la carte menu. More flexibility for customer. Why? With an a la carte menu, customers can choose exactly what they want to eat and how much they want to spend. They can customize their meal to their liking and choose dishes that fit their dietary restrictions or preferences. You can well understand this. First of all, your budget. Spend as per your budget is affordable for you. Similarly, you may not have some dietary restrictions. Accordingly, you can choose dietary restriction, means somebody may have some allergy with some nuts. So the product which has got some nuts presence, definitely you can avoid that. You can go for some other dishes, or if you are having some restrictions or having food with a low fat food, you can also accordingly select that. So you are having the options, and you customize your meal as per your choice and depending on these factors. That is one of the flexibility and immense quality for advantage of a la carte menu. Greater variety of options. A la carte menus typically offer a wide range of options from appetizers and entrees to sides and desserts. Sides mean side dishes. This can be specially appealing to consumer wanting to try different dishes or looking for a specific type of cuisine. So you get lots of opportunity to select from a greater variety available in front of you. Higher quality ingredients. Restaurant offering a la carte menus use fresh ingredients to prepare each dish. Since customers pay for each item individually, restaurants are motivated to use the best possible ingredients to ensure customer satisfaction. That goes without saying. Whenever you are charging so much for a particular dish, remember it is for a particular dish, not for the entire menu, then definitely from the hotelier's point of view, you should be ensuring the best quality ingredients used for that. And there lies the satisfaction, and that is a business commitment from hotelier's side, and customer will be also happy and they will be automatically returned if the quality is satisfactory and it is enjoyable for them. More control over spending. Customers on a budget, as I have discussed in earlier slide, customers on a budget may find that a la carte menus are most cost effective because they can choose which items to order and how much they want to spend. It can be helpful for groups with varying appetizers or dietary requirements. It may happen that you may order for a particular dish, understanding it that the portion it will be served that is good for two to share, so you can get one portion of dish and it can be shared. Accordingly, you can control your budget. Opportunity for upselling. A la carte menus can be an excellent way for restaurant to increase revenue by upselling customers on additional items or upgrades. As I have mentioned in the beginning, that whenever you are giving a la carte order, firstly it will take some time to be finished, prepared and finished. Though your kitchen staff already done some pre-preparation for all the dishes they are having in their a la carte menu. But still, when the order comes, they start preparing, finishing, assembling it, and then serving it instantly to you. By the time it is getting ready in the kitchen, what you can do, the waiter may offer you, madam or sir, you can have this. By that time, you can have this starter. It will be instantly served to you. And naturally, once you are interested to spend time on that, then definitely there is a scope of upselling as you're ordering something extra. And of course, you are paying for that. So, for example, a server might recommend a unique appetizer, as I have mentioned, or a dessert to complement customer's meal. In the beginning, you may thought that I will be having only main dish, and then we leave. And after completion of main dish or at the verge of main dish completion, the waiter, the server may recommend you that we are having a special dessert. Will you please try? So on that very moment, once you are satisfied with your food and services and cordial support, then definitely you may say that, okay, let us try, okay, get one portion. So naturally in that way, there is a scope of business to upsell your revenue. Now let us see the difference between a la carte and table d'hôte menu. Left hand side on your screen is a la carte menu. We'll talk about this, and right hand side table d'hôte menu as usual. For a la carte, customers can enjoy a variety of dishes he or she likes. That is one point. Each dish is ordered individually and priced separately. That is also we have discussed already. That is one of the feature of a la carte. More expensive than table d'hote menu. That is obvious, we have mentioned. In case of table d'hote, customers have limited choice of dishes and side dishes because there you are getting a set course with limited number of choice within the course. So naturally your option is less. Offer a set price for an entire multi-course dinner independent of the dishes chosen. So it has whether you consume the entire menu or not, you have to pay say 2000 rupees for example. So it is you have to pay 2000 rupees if it is the price set for that. You cannot say that I was not interested about the soup, so I did not take the soup. Cannot be, there can be any consideration for that. No, that is not possible. That is the guideline and norms of table d'hote menu. That is a specialty of table d'hote menu. Fixed price, no compromise on that, whether you consume the entire menu dishes or not. Each course has a limited number of alternatives. That is, we already have discussed. That means there will be a choice between the appetizers. There will be a choice between the main dish. There will be a choice within the desserts. If that is a 3-course menu, so this will be like that. Provide a more unified dining experience by pre-planning a series of courses that complement one another. It is totally depending on the restaurant group of efficient chefs and managers how well they are planning this, because there will be each dishes, the menu is in such a way that each dishes will be complementing each other. As a result, you can enjoy a maximum out of it. You can have a better dining experience than anything. Less expensive than a la carte menu, that is obvious. In a la carte, all the dishes are priced separately, whereas in case of table d'hote, it is a set price for a set meal. Now we'll clarify all the other menus one by one out here. Banquet menu is a carefully curated selection of dishes and beverages designed to be served at a large gathering or special event such as weddings, corporate functions, or milestone celebrations. So banquet menu is exactly a fixed menu. It is not coming under a type of table d'hote where you negotiate with the menu, plan beforehand to celebrate weddings, corporate functions, or milestone achievement celebrations. That is, there is a menu is carefully curated accordingly. It encompasses various service styles and cuisines reflecting the occasions. Depending upon the occasion, the service style and cuisines are incorporated in that. The theme, preferences of the host and guest, and the overall ambience of the event. Everything is pre-decided. That can be done through the discussions while you are booking your banquet, and it is a type of prefix menu, fixed menu that comes with a set price. So it is also coming under table d'hote menu already. If you refer back our classifications, there we have mentioned that. It is a type of prefix menu, fixed menu that comes with a set price. Already you have mentioned that. Whereas the buffet menu can be categorized as a form of table d'hote menu due to limited offerings of food items at predetermined set price. Many times in many hotel and restaurant, during the lunchtime, the buffet is offered. Buffet is a menu which is planned by the chefs, and then accordingly it is given with a set price. And so of course you have no choice for that. You may have limited options, veg and non-veg, and instead of chicken you may have something else. So that limited options will be there. Like whatever you follow the guidelines for table d'hote, the same thing is followed in buffet menu as well. Here is another one. The dishes presented in the buffet menu are available for a fixed time. Buffet timing is there. Beyond that timing, it won't be available. It cannot be displayed. Suppose the lunchtime buffet. It is available only for a specific lunchtime as the house custom of that particular hotel or the restaurant. A buffet is a type of meal service where guests can serve themselves from a variety of dishes displayed on a table or counter. In this particular world, I know all of you are very much experienced with the buffet. Whenever you go to the buffet, though people are standing behind the buffet, but still it is your option. You can pick up from the buffet counter on your own, or else you can get served by that person who is standing behind the buffet table. That is the option given. Buffet usually offer a selection of food that includes appetizers, main course, desserts and beverages. That is totally depending on how you are planning, negotiating with the menu, and depending on that, depending on your budget, the price will be fixed. Choice will be also yours. Then it can be done with the consultation with the chefs, and menu can be decided beforehand. That is for the buffet. Some buffet may be specialized, such as a breakfast buffet or a seafood buffet, while others may offer a range of cuisines from around the world. It depends how you place. Every hotel they are having nowadays a breakfast buffet. So once you have booked the room, your breakfast is included in that. In the morning after 7 o'clock, say you can come down to the restaurant and enjoy the breakfast buffet. Elaborate buffet will be there. Similarly, you can have a cuisines buffet on the basis of a particular cuisine from around the world. Choices about totally the hoteliers how they are selecting it. Then what is a coffee house and cyclical menu? A coffee house menu is also considered as a varied form of table d'hote menu. It is of course a table d'hote menu. It is a set menu which offers food often for 12 to 18 hours of the day. Coffee house that is open for 12 to 18 hours for the day, and whatever is available, it will be available within that period. The dishes in this type of menu are individually priced. That is the variation. You remember, table d'hote menu, all the dishes are individually priced out here, but only limited choice. A simplified form of service is basically offered by the coffee house menu, as for example, pre-plate service, counter service, etc. So first you purchase the food against the token, then show the token in the counter people will give you, which is pre-plated, or it is called a counter service, and then you come back to your table and consume. That is the specialty of a coffee house menu style and service style. Coffee house menu often offers a limited choice of food. Already I have mentioned. It can be snacks, light meals, lunch or dinner, and which usually requires little preparation time and quick to cook. Not a very elaborate and exotic things are served in coffee house. Very simple, limited preparation time and quick to cook. That kind of food are normally kept in the coffee house menu. It can be snacks, light meals, lunch or dinner. Whereas the cyclical menu offers specific food items which repeat in cycle for a set period of time. It can be 7-day cycle, 10-day cycle, 14-day cycle or 28 days cycle, like that. It is totally depending on that, how you plan. That means, say 7 days menu starting from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, again Monday it will start. Monday menu won't come back within any other days. It may come back only on Monday again. Like that it will be coming back in cyclic order, and the span of cycle will be decided by the authority. This type of menu refers several menus that are offered in rotation. It is basically offered in 4 cycles for a whole year. After the completion of the cycle, a new set of menu is introduced on the basis of seasonal availability of dishes. That is well understood. This type of table d'hote menu is also used for guest houses, flight catering, institutional catering, welfare catering, combo meals and thali meals. This cyclic menu is normally available in these areas. Now we will talk about the breakfast menu. Almost all breakfast menus are developed comprising both a la carte and semi a la carte segment. A la carte we understand, semi a la carte is what? Semi a la carte is a menu where you get some a la carte dishes. Also there are certain combo dishes available. For example, say chicken makhni. If you order for chicken makhni, you'll be getting a butter naan coming along with that with salad. Maybe it is a style. So that is called a semi a la carte segment. If you are ordering for the breakfast time, you are ordering for the omelette, then automatically a toasted bread will come along with butter and also a glass of fruit juice. Maybe it is a style and it has got a combined price for that. So it is either a la carte or semi a la carte segments. The a la carte segment in the menu offers juices, fruits, cereals, eggs, meats, pancakes, French toasts, waffles, bakery goods, side dishes, means accompaniments, and beverages. In a semi a la carte segment offers an extensive variety of combination of food, as I have given the example just prior to this. Variety of combinations can be available, that's why it is known as a semi a la carte. If you select out of these one combinations, so with that combination you will be getting whatever the combination is prefixed by the hotels. So that is a semi a la carte example. Now on the breakfast, there are different types of breakfast available. One is a continental breakfast. What is continental breakfast? A light morning breakfast typically served in a buffet style. Originating from the Europe, it focuses on easily stocked foods. Common items include baked tomatoes, omelets, soy milk, donuts, orange juice and fruits. The continental breakfast is designed to provide a quick and convenient start of the day. So that is all about the continental breakfast. Then we are having another one option that is known as American breakfast. American breakfast, it is a balanced breakfast that falls between being too light and too heavy. In the USA, breakfast often feature cereal or egg-based dishes. Popular American breakfast items include pastries, cereals, yogurt, oatmeal, eggs, bacon, sausage, waffles, pancakes, and toast. Some hotels also offer fresh fruit and juices. That is all about the American breakfast concept. Then coming to English breakfast, a hearty and substantial breakfast associated with traditional English cuisine. It is also known as a full English breakfast or fry-up. Technically, it is known as a fry-up breakfast. Key components include fried or scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, black pudding. Black pudding is a sausage, and toast, often served with a tea or coffee. That is a combination of English breakfast. Then there is another one option, house breakfast. The breakfast menu is specific to the hotel establishment. That's why it is known as house breakfast. It is not about your house, my house. The house means that organization, that particular hotel. They are planning, usually available at a set price and named after the hotel. House breakfast offerings can vary widely depending on the hotel style and culinary preferences. That is the concept of house breakfast. Now, what is a luncheon menu? Unlike breakfast menu, luncheon menu will be either a la carte or semi a la carte. Generally offers appetizers, salads, cold and hot sandwiches, entrees, desserts, and beverages. Semi a la carte segment includes entree with salad, vegetables, potato, or rice. That is a combination. Already we have discussed on that. The luncheon menu basically offers specials of many food service organizations. The food items in the luncheon menu are served in the smaller portion. The price of the food offered by the luncheon menu often varied according to the type of food and food operations locations. The items in the luncheon menu always require a professionally equipped kitchen. Now we'll talk about other menus out here. Dinner menu. It presents both a la carte and semi a la carte items. It offers more appetizers and entree than a luncheon menu. American, French or Russian service is followed while offering dinner menus. So it's very simple. With a la carte style or semi a la carte style. California menu, it is not very common in this part of the world where we stay, but this type of menu is used only in the California restaurants where food items are available regardless of the time of the day, whether it is breakfast or lunch or dinner, every time we'll get all the items. So that is known as the California menu. Ethnic menu. This menu can be a la carte or semi a la carte. An ethnic menu offers food items what are representative of the particular cuisine from a particular region or country. It can be ethnic, anything. India has got multiple ethnic areas. We got so many states, so many dialects, so many regions, and it can be of that cuisine, ethnic, if you consider in that way. Similarly, worldwide also we can pick up any cuisine and go for some ethnic menu. Specialty menu. A specialty menu is an amalgamation of both a la carte and semi a la carte items. Room service menu. This menu follows a la carte, semi a la carte or prefix style. Guests usually ordered items from the room service through guest room telephone. Many guests are there who never like to go to the restaurant for their breakfast, lunch or dinner, whatever. So they prefer it to have it in their room. So they can order over the house telephone, room service telephone, and the same thing with same ambience, it will be served in the room. Lounge menu. It offers either a la carte or semi a la carte style. It is served generally in hotels, inns and spas where guests can order selective items that require easy preparations and less costly in the dining room. You are visiting a spa or you are visiting some inns, you can always order of this kind of lounge menu available over there. Static menu. It does not change much. From the name it is very clear, allowing guests to enjoy their favorite times and favorites time and time again. It provides a reliable roster of items, enabling restaurants to build a reputation around their signature dishes. So some dishes are there always static in the menu, so that there are typical customers, those who are in love with such dishes. Moreover, these dishes also becoming a signature dish of that particular restaurant. So naturally that has to be there, that is never changed, and that is another static menu. Jour menu. Jour means day, of the day. It changes daily depending on what's available or what the chef prepared. That is we always say plat du jour, that means plate of the day, the dish of the day. The term du jour has its roots in the French language where it translates of the day, as I have mentioned, when applied to a menu. It signifies that the dishes presented are specially crafted for that specific day, often utilizing the freshest ingredients and catering to seasonal. Du jour menu or plat du jour menu is a special creation by the chef for the day to attract the guest, and it is a kind of upselling technique. And naturally, it is when it is prepared with all careful attention, selection of ingredients, the methods of cooking, and presentation part, everything is taken care of, especially by the chef, and it is sold by the name of plat du jour or du jour menu. That means menu of the day. Now we'll talk about wine menu. This menu is developed only with the extensive selection of wines ranging from low to high. Wine menu includes the name, country of origin, the year of vintage, price, and the bin number. That means the menu should have a little different than the food menu. This menu also describes the style, taste, flavor, and the name of the food that are paired with any particular wine. So in your menu card, wine menu card, the specialty is that it is not only talking about the details about that particular wine, but also it suggests you that with this particular wine, what kind of food will be best paired off. So accordingly you can order. It is a kind of guideline selling technique given in front of you through this wine menu card. Dessert menu. It offers list of desserts that are offered by any establishment. The dessert tray or a dessert cart presentation also can be used along with the dessert menu. It helps the guest to choose restaurant signature desserts. It may happen that there are traditional restaurants where we are having this dessert menu. Either the desserts are kept in a tray and it is displayed in front of the guest. Guest can pick up from there and instantly pay. Also, the dessert trolley can be presented, routed through the restaurant area. Guests can have a look. Automatically, they will be attracted with some of the dishes, especially the signature dishes, and they will select out of that. So that is also a dessert menu. So with this, we are at the end of this session. The concept of menu and its classification is made clear. This video will be there on YouTube channel as it is mentioned in a Hospitality Education channel is the channel. So for your reference, anytime, anywhere, there is a concept of this classroom beyond your actual classroom. You can always refer back. Very soon another exciting lesson will be coming up. So get ready for that, and to get the intimation, please subscribe, press the like button also, so that you get the intimation as early as whenever this another session will be uploaded. I basically need your comments, honest comment about this session, how to upgrade this session, what more inputs can be given, or if you are having any further doubts, you put me in the comment box. So I'll get back to you as earliest, and hopefully next week also will be there with you with another one exciting lesson. Till then, I convey my sincere thanks to all of you for attending this session, and I'm committed to come back with another one exciting lesson. Repeatedly I'm saying this. Till then, goodbye and take care.